What's up, Rogues Gallery? I just recorded a blog not too earlier, but I decided to re-record it because there was a lot of things that I didn't say in there that I want to say now after having finished the battle. So anyway, I just got done watching this E.Ness DNA battle. And I know I've been silent on Summer Madness 2 and World Domination 3. I've been busy. For those of you watching my actual channel, my You Go Strange channel, I've been busy, so yeah. But anyway, just wanted to talk about this battle. And I know a lot of people use hyperbole and whatnot. Let me be perfectly clear, and I am not using hyperbole at all when I say that that was single-handedly the worst battle in battle rap history. And I'm not saying that because the MCs were terrible. No, they were both good. They both did their thing. But the reason why I say this is the worst battle in battle rap history, and this includes the cannabis incident of him pulling out a notepad. That was probably one of the worst moments in battle rap history. But the reason why I say this is the worst battle in battle rap history is because of the following things. First of all, the disrespect from the crowd. When the crowd is that disrespectful to both MCs, here's the thing, if they're disrespectful to one of the MCs, they're disrespectful to both of them because the one MC doesn't have the opportunity to respectfully combat the other, and the other MC just can't get his material off. But so that was one, just the disrespect of the crowd. That was one factor. The second factor was E.Ness throwing a tantrum. Now, I want to make it perfectly clear that I understand. I've been in performance art, so I know I know how frustrating it can be when you have a disrespectful crowd. But be that as it may, you are a professional. You are called to behave in a professional manner. If indeed you are being paid to perform, which E.Ness is with the kind of money he's being paid to do that, you can endure a little bit you can endure some booing. Iron Solomon has managed to get through his entire verse against Mook, and that was 5 rounds. 5 rounds of him getting booed. And he managed to get through that non-stop. So if you're being paid to, kind of suck it up, you know. I understand, yes, I get it, it's frustrating. But, so, E.Ness throwing a tantrum refers to him taking that out on DNA. I understand that he's frustrated at the crowd, rightfully so, which will get me into my third issue. But for E.Ness to talk constantly during DNA's round to the point where he's actively interrupting his bars so that anyone watching that video could not decipher exactly what DNA was saying, that's not only disrespectful to your opponent, but that's disrespectful to the crowd, and that's disrespectful to the people who organized the event, who signed DNA there. You're messing up that event. So the crowd messed up, E.Ness messed up. Now the third thing, the disorganization on Smack's part. Now this stems from Smack having absolutely zero control over the audience. Almost to the point where he has no say in what goes on. Almost to the point where it seems as though he has absolutely no control over anything. And that's unfortunate because, you know, he's paid good money to, you know, get that spot, to organize that event, to get those battlers there. And yet that entire event is falling apart because he does not have control over the crowd, over the battlers themselves, and pretty much over anything that doesn't happen. And just things like that made this battle just absolutely unbearable to watch, at least for me. I don't know, I can't speak for anyone else, but both MCs did their thing, but, you know, it was not what it could have been. one second. You know, I don't get into that whole, oh, King of the Dot's better, URL is just sucks, this, that, and the other thing. Every league puts out a garbage battle, okay? I'm not judging this by garbage battle. I'm judging this by the record that Smack has as opposed to King of the Dot's record. King of the Dot consistently informs their viewers, their subscribers, as to what's going on with battles, when battles will be released, and things of that nature. So they're very fan friendly. They're very interactive with their fan base. They know what's going on. Their crowds are very respectful. Organic is very in control of things, and it's just overall a very good atmosphere for battling. It's just a very good atmosphere for it. Understand something. When Cannabis pulled out the notebook, which undeniably is a boo-worthy offense. Like, if you were going to boo at any point in time, you could boo there. But the King of the Dot crowd gave Cannabis that respect. They allowed Cannabis to pull out a notepad and no one said anything. Yeah, they gave it to him afterwards, but at that moment, no one said anything. They gave him that respect. And the fact that Cannabis went off on Organic just still pisses me off to this day, because it's like, dude, you don't do that. But so, like I said, King of the Dot has a better crowd. They're more in control of their events. It's a great atmosphere for battling, and the MCs respect each other. URL, consistently, I'm seeing this pattern where battlers are talking over each other. Battlers are constantly jeering at each other. I understand you can do that whole posturing thing, but not while the other dude is battling, okay? Not while the other dude is battling. When another battler is battling, you kindly shut up, okay? Don't say anything, unless it's to say, that was hot, or, you know, nod your head, or, you know, that was tight, this, that, and the other thing, but don't full out talk to them, and don't do that. Don't do this. Just disrespectful. Don't do that. So, yeah, but Smack does not inform people when battles are going to be uploaded. And I'm not saying they have to, but I'm just saying this would definitely help boost morale and interactiveness with Smack. It would definitely help boost that. Smack himself does not seem to have control over the crowds, and this has been a consistent problem since Summer Madness 1. And I know, it seems like we're bitching over free entertainment, this, that, and the other thing, but honestly, I'm not even talking about, you know, the YouTube videos anymore. I'm talking about the people who paid money to go to that event, the battlers who were paid to attend that event and perform in that event, and frankly, they're not getting their money's worth if this is how the event is going to be conducted. They're not. I understand, I'm getting it for free. I don't have anything to bitch about, but for the people who paid their money, this is truly the worst battle in the history of battle rap. And not because of performance, just because of just the overall setup of how this battle was delivered, executed, performed, everything was just terrible. And again, shout out to DNA. DNA did his thing. DNA is a better man than I would have been in that situation. DNA is a better man than probably most rappers would have been in that situation. But, so no disrespect to DNA. DNA was perfect in this event. DNA was flawless there. But just E.Ness throwing a tantrum, the crowd just being disrespectful, Smack not being in control of anything, all of that creates the perfect storm to making an absolutely shit event, which is what this was. What this battle was, at least. And it's just unfortunate. And frankly, I'm embarrassed and ashamed for just the people who organized that event, the people who paid money to attend that event, and it's just unfortunate. And I just feel sorry for just everybody who had to put that event together for it to turn out like this. It's unfortunate, and I just really hope that Smack just thinks twice about how he conducts battles in the future, where he conducts battles, and just, yeah, where he conducts battles in terms of like location, because let me tell you something, having battles in New York really doesn't seem to be working for them. the thing is, okay, when King of the Dot had their Fresh Coast, their Vendetta event and whatnot, and, you know, they had a New York battler against a California battler, and K-Shine didn't get booed against passwords. The crowd was actually eating it up when K-Shine had that, let's talk about your passwords. The crowd was eating that up, you know, and, you know, both MCs got love. Disaster when he was battling against Cannabis. Nobody booed Cannabis. Cannabis is from New York. Nobody booed Cannabis. People weren't giving Disaster more, you know, rah-rah because he's from LA. No one was doing that, you know, so Smack, I really think you should consider having your battles in other locations. I'm just saying, maybe Philadelphia, maybe New Jersey. I'm just saying, because having them in New York is not working out for you, especially when you have New York battlers who are blatantly pander to the crowd. It's just not a good look for you, and it's just unfortunate. Anyway, that'll do it for me. I'm out. I'm sorry that, whatever. I'm out. Peace.